Hi, this is Steve. Welcome back to the channel. So I'm unboxing another parcel, another delivery from Vintage Wholesale Supply. So this should be sports tops. So from, like I said, from Vintage Wholesale Supply, NBA, NHL, NFL, sports tops, vests, those kind of things. I'm expecting these to be good. Whether they are or not, I don't know. So I'm quite optimistic, or hopeful, shall we say. So let's see what's in the box. There's another butcher's, fingers crossed. And this is where you get to see how many teams I don't know. That's quite nice. Sunnies. Green country. These could just be not specific teams, they could be local teams or just crazy ones. Orcut. Hopkins. I'm sure somebody's going to be screaming at the TV show. Someone's going to be screaming at the screen and say, that's such and such. How do you not know that? But I don't really watch American sports. That's huge. It's in good nick. Budweiser label on the side, stitched on properly, so that's usually a good sign. But no branding that I can see. Russell Athletic, as worn by America's top teams. Doesn't say which team. Team Embark. So this could just be like, I don't know, like a social club or kids getting together for a weekend. Spartans. 11. Brendo. Now that just looks like it's been homemade. This one looks a bit more like it. Miami Dolphins. Dolphins. There's no other badges on it. Dogs. Dogs, I guess. Yeah, this stuff's a bit just Palms Las Vegas. This is just the style of the team. I don't know if I was expecting it to actually be the teams. Tigers, that looks decent. I did take a punt on these. I saw this kind of stuff selling quite well, so I just figured I'd have a go. But tailored exclusively for Wilson. I know Wilson Sports is big in America. TNT Renegades. Is that lacrosse, I would have thought, judging by the logo. San Jose, California. Pop the trunks. This one's been signed by lots of people, but who those people are, I have no idea. Boise State. Lots of marks on that. It needs a wash, but you might wash off all the marks. Colonials. Seen better days. That's properly faded. And see the numbers falling apart. They all feel similar material. Destroyers. 72. It probably means something to somebody. Doesn't mean much to me. Bulldogs. D. Brock. This one looks good. Carolina. Tar Heels. That looks quite smart. It's properly embroidered as well. So the badges are good. Yeah, that's quite smart top. Islanders, Russell Athletic. Rogers. That's properly embroidered. It's got to be a proper top, isn't it? Players of the century, that is. Green Bay Packers, Aaron Rodgers. I've actually heard of Aaron Rodgers. Volvo cars, yeah. Sponsorship for a local team, possibly. That's funny. The player's name goes there. See that player name goes on the back. That's the Ravens player's name. This might be like some kind of mock-up. This is actually two-sided, or what do they call these? Reversible. It's funny. The player name goes there. Wonder which player. He used to play for the Ravens. This is quite cool. That looks nice. Rollins, just generic, I think. Bulldogs, this one's stuck together. I've got a bit of research to do on these ones because I really don't know much about them. These are Bulldogs as well. Bulldog football. These are big old units as well. Allison Athletic. They've all got this quality athletic apparel. That's all stitched on quite a lot of them. You see all these labels. Another one. It's interesting that the label's on the outside of the shirt. In the UK it's always on the inside. 76. As worn by America's top teams. Dimension 1 Spars. That's got to be just, I guess that's the logo of the team, or the sponsor of the team. Interesting on the arms. Pretty 93. Feels like there's a lot in here. NFL. Texas A&M. That's a little kiddies one. Tom NFL. Rams. This is reversible as well. That's quite cool. Reversible shirts. Quite like that idea. So when Tom spills his Coke everywhere, he just turn his shirt inside out. This looks like a decent one. Feels better quality. It's really dirty. It's got lots of marks all around there, but the material feels really good. I guess it's stretchy because they've got all those massive shoulder pads on. All Pro. Wilson. Again, this is heavy duty. This is a proper quality shirt. Who is it? Heritage. That seems really cool, that one. I like that shirt. They're really much, it's really heavy duty material, whereas these ones are really lightweight. Twins. G-Town. The 12th man. Is that a club or a bar or a person? Don't know. It's 77. Really dirty ones. The white ones are always dirty. Lots of marks all around it. Bike. Penn State, I think, but it's all stuck together. Yeah, it's Penn State. It's a nice one. It's big, it's huge. Adley. This is a really cool shirt. XL. Doesn't say a team. I don't recognise the colours, but this stuff is really well stitched on. It's like you can tell it's a proper shirt. $43. Lincoln. LAX World. This one could be Broncos. Yeah, Broncos 24. Just a few left. Colonials 32, 82. Look how bad the numbers are coming off. So that's seen better days, but nice vintage top. $71. A lot of these are massive. That's Wildcats. Nice pink one. Parks Place Pub, number 20. I'm guessing the waitress wore that one. This one's stuck together. Seen better days. It's melted, I think. So that's not going to make it. Look at the state of that. Yeah. Imagine someone put that in a tumble dryer where it just melted. This is a good shirt. Testaverde, number 16. Jets, New York Jets. And the last one, this looks nice as well. Athletic 07, that's a good shirt. That is a good shirt. Good quality material. So, anyway, here we go. So the advert says NFL, NHL-style t-shirt, 100 pieces. Pretty sure there's only 50 there. And again, they were pretty sure they were £1 each. But I'll put my invoice up. That's the last order that's been outstanding for Vintage Wholesale Supply since I did a bulk order. I can't remember how many, 20, maybe 21 orders or bales. They've just had a change in ownership. I'm waiting to see how they respond to my return request for the jumpers that I was going to send back last week. Depending on how that goes, that's probably my last order. Time will tell. So I think the good stuff is good. The bad stuff is just so bad. You just wish you knew which was which. But overall, don't really know what they are. I think 50% of the material, 50% of these, the material is really good, and I just need to do a bit of research to see who the teams are, what they are. If they turn out not to be anybody, you should still be able to get a tenner for a decent shirt. So, and they're only £1 a go. It's not really a risk. Anyway, there we go. Hope that helps. Hope it makes it useful for you to at least know whether you should buy them or not. I'm not disappointed with those. This week's been a funny week because of the bale of jumpers that were just shite. So I guess I'm a bit jaded by it all. Anyway, there we go. So as always, I'll do a case study. You'll get to see how much I spent, where I sold them, what the fees were, usual kind of stuff. Vintage is still outperforming eBay. I imagine that will continue. So anyway, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for staying to the end, and I will see you in another video.